Hello everybody, T4 here. This is another post commentary on one of my most well-known videos. Basically, it's a bonus video for the 5th anniversary of my YouTube channel. Now, this is a commentary on a T4-TV rant for kids. I calculated the total views on both parts. They are actually over 60,000 views, which is kind of a shock to me. Even the first part is about over 35,000 views, which is a big shock to me, looking back at it now. And it's also the video that has jump-started my YouTube channel overall, because the first 3 videos that I produced were they received mixed reception from a lot of people. They were mostly negative reviews or comments that I received, on those first 3 videos. Even well-known ranter slash reviewer Random DCE, I remember he called my Cartoon Network rant being a piece of shit. And I think there was this one YouTuber, he gave out his positive personal thoughts on it. His name was Megaman765. His work is not bad, looking back at it now, it's kind of funny to watch. But anyways, this rant was originally going to be the last video that I would have produced if this particular video didn't do too well, and if I got a mixed or negative reception on it, I would have just, stopped making videos and just went about with my life, did more drawings, focus more on my life. But out of sheer surprise, I've been getting mostly positive reception, and it motivated me to produce more videos, still to this day, surprisingly. Now, of course, I actually had negative thoughts on 4Kids even before I started this YouTube channel before. I got involved with the whole 4Kids bandwagon around, I want to say August, because I've been hearing about how bad 4Kids, the company 4Kids is, how they utilize unnecessary censorship in a lot of their programs, in which they dub. Like, they would eliminate, English text. They would remove Japanese references because they assume that Western children are going to be confused by these cultural differences, in which now it's completely irrelevant to put that kind of stuff in there if you want to. Especially when it comes to the case of a lot of Western dubbed animes. Now anime is this really popular medium of animation that a lot of still praise to this day. Regarding the hammer gun, it's pretty dumb to look at it still to this day. And I think I found that picture on Google Image. And oh yeah, the whole bleeps. I actually did that trick on Audacity. I didn't just record it off the microphone. I actually I recorded the one piece of edit on editing, and I raised the tone up to, I think, 1,000, and that's how I got the censored beeps. I still do that to this day, actually, but now I got a recorded audio clip where I could just put the bleeps in there if I wanted to. Now, I think the text is supposed to be 4Kids, but it's never been established. Now, you may notice the audio difference from the first 3 videos. This one sounds like, yeah, there's this huge significant difference between the clear audio to some microphone that looked like it was from the late 90s. In fact, that's what it looked like when I first purchased that microphone for that particular rant. And I noticed the quality was really bad, but surprisingly, nobody brought that up to me. I think it's 1 or 2 people that brought it up. That was it. So I took that microphone back and purchased a new one, which I still use to this day. I do have to get a new microphone though for video, voice acting demo reels purposes. I can't speak today. I still kind of get a kick out of that because it's so. The best way I could describe that, it's just a little odd, for me to make those kinds of jokes. Like, this isn't Barney. Another really interesting tidbit is that before I made this rant, and way before I made videos, again, I was part of a forum website where I did the writing material for some sort of radio text show. The best way I could describe it is that it was named after the website, and what it is that there's episodes of radio text programs to where we would include the closed captions in the post, and we would, attach an audio file for people to listen to, which is something that we did. I wrote the 4th or 5th episode along with a friend of mine that assisted me in doing that. And in the 5th episode, we poked fun at 4Kids, and the main plot was that the supposed CEO of 4Kids named Charlie abducted Ash and Misty, and he plans to use the Americanization canon to which it would turn anything into pussified, American commodities. Like, it was used on Sephiroth, who was introduced into it, and he was turned into Floweroff, which he had, like, butterfly wings, instead of the angel wings, and he sounded effeminate.
Make up your damn mind!
8 points and counting.
And the cleavage censored. Kids are not gonna pay attention.
But it was a really random plot, and I didn't use it because I wanted to focus mainly on rants, in which, looking back at it now, it's questionable, but it was still fun, what I did back then.
And I know this is off topic, but I'm a fan of Sonic.
Here we go with a discussion of Sonic X. When I watch the show now, the dub is still bad, but the Japanese original, in actuality, is actually not that bad. I enjoyed the second season more. The only exception is that I still don't like the Chris character. I felt he was unnecessary to the whole flow of the plot. Like, instead of Amy convincing Shadow to help everybody else in the Space Colony arc, it was Chris. I felt like if Chris was excluded, then there would have just been no difference at all to me. But the original in itself is not bad. It's just that the dub is just laughably bad and ridiculous.
That's a good dubbing company.
Regarding Funimation, I actually met a few Funimation cast members. I've met Greg Aris, Chris Aris, and believe it or not, the local anime club that we usually host the convention center for, we actually not only got Vic Mignogna, but we also got the guy that does the current voice of Wesker from the Resident Evil games, and I thought that was pretty cool. I even gave Vic Mignogna a signed autograph of one of my sketches on Full Metal Alchemist. It was like a comic strip. And here's Alcon, being a smug little guy. For those of you who have been in this channel for a long time, you may remember one of my 4Kids rants was removed for copyright infringement. And I remember posting a video response in a separate account on Dailymotion, saying how, okay, your actions were utterly ridiculous, it's just cowardly and all that stuff.
Alcon, that is bullshit.
Yeah, it's just a dumb statement that Alcon made that anime and manga is going to demonize children and it's going to make them illiterate. It's just a dumb argument in general.